Bum 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 bum. The Peter Shit Show. Bum 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 bum. So I'm out shopping for Christmas, but unfortunately, I went down my list and I couldn't find any of these to buy in a store because I'm not especially materialistic. And what are some things that I want this Christmas day? Well, right now everybody's talking about prejudice, and I work with an African American, and I can sense it for him as well. He and I sometimes talk about how to get what we need to get out of work. So I want Black lives to matter, and I also want single lives to matter. So obviously that's been on my wish list for a very long time. Next year, I hope to walk down the aisle as a solo sexual, and I'm not setting a high goal. I want 10 people to attend. I'll be happy if at least 10 people attend. Now, one of my favorite things to do, especially during the holiday season, is I'll pick up the phone and I'll randomly dial a number and just give a prank call. Sometimes I'll confess that I'm bored. Is there something to talk about? Other times I'll pretend that I dialed the wrong number. Usually people hang up, which is fine with me. But once in a blue moon, somebody actually does hold a good conversation with me. My record was, I think I had somebody on for 43 minutes one time. That was my record. And it's really nice because you never know when you talk to somebody what inspiration it might bring to you. And I've been wanting somebody to randomly call me as a prank call. I've been praying for that. Sometimes when people dial the wrong number, I try to get them to talk anyway. I've never had luck with that one. But wouldn't it be nice if Christmas morning I wake up and the phone rings and it's a random prank call and I just hold a conversation for several hours, right? I know it's a weird wish, but it'd be nice. It really would be. Somebody just randomly call me by accident. Now, right now, I'm living in Phoenix, Arizona, obviously, and we have a lot of distracted drivers here. I can't tell you how many times I've almost gotten hit, and how many times I look up at somebody and they're just daydreaming away and not driving. Just the other day, I came within 3 feet of getting hit, and I just started crossing, and oh my God, this person isn't even looking, and I just ran. And when I look back at this driver, I want to say he was in his mid 20s. I thought he was texting. He wasn't, but he looked straight through me like he had X-ray vision of some sort. And he was obviously daydreaming, and that's not unusual here in Arizona. So I want no more distracted drivers. And finally, something a little bit more materialistic. The only material that I'm really is really on my wish list. I want somebody I want element number 115, a stable isotope of it to be discovered, and I want to make jewelry out of it. The first thing I will pour when element 115 is finally discovered, a stable isotope of it is finally discovered, I want to pour a statue of one of the cathedrals in Moscow because element 115 is Moscovium, and I think that would be just a good way to start a good use of this element, right? But obviously, when it's finally discovered, it'll probably be very expensive, obviously. But when the price starts dropping, when it's a few $1,000s an ounce, I'll start thinking about making art out of it. All right, that concludes my wish list. Bum, 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 bum. The Peter Shit Show. Bum, 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 bum.